American Association of Retired People video online in which they ask millennials between the ages of 19 and 35, what age do you consider to be old? Have you seen it? And the most common answer is, the 40s, maybe 50. No, is there anyone else here besides me who's greater than 50? 50 or greater? Yes, okay. So you're gonna like this. Then they ask these millennials, well, these old people, how would they send a text message? And here's what they do. But then they ask the same millennials, they say, how does an old person cross the street? And here's what they do. 50! I don't know about you, I'm 54, I don't cross the street like that. But I understand the fear because we live in a culture in which it is indoctrinated. But meanwhile, right now, aging biologists, gerontologists, entrepreneurs are making unbelievable strides in human aging and in health span. And so what we are facing, what we are being gifted with by science, is a much longer period of midlife. Many more years of vibrant and healthy living than any generation before us. But you know what? Our mindset hasn't caught up. Our stories are still hypnotizing us. We are still living like 50 is old. And I say, it's time for us to rewrite those stories. It's time to create a new narrative. It is time for all of us to rebrand aging. Regeneration is our true nature as women. We are like perennials. Not like annuals, which bloom and then they die at the end of the season. No, our roots, our bulbs are firmly planted in the soil so that every year they get stronger and more powerful and they propagate that strength and that power. And so that every season there's a bigger bloom of flowers and more vibrancy and more color with every passing season. And guess what? Perennials don't bloom alone. What if, instead of running from the fear of pain and loss, we embraced it as part of the fire from which we come through anew, the next level of our phoenix rising? What if we remember our nature as perennials and know that every turn in the way and challenge is the opportunity to rebloom? And what kind of changes could we bring to the world when we remember that the true nature of aging is an opportunity to constantly be reinventing and reimagining the self?